here by myself. So while I warm my coffee up, because I'm at home, let me do that. Guess I should have had that already brewing. But all right. Should probably put out the disclaimer before we get going too deep into this. I'm going to put out the disclaimer. Where is that disclaimer? There we go.
Now do yourself a fucking favor and get the fuck out of my store. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck off the property.
Appreciate your OG Classic Jones for that text disclaimer, because we are actually going to dive into a couple things today. Let me put that over here. Hopefully my audio is good. I am clear. Make sure, yeah, got the Wi-Fi going. So I'm in here. Nah, we ain't gonna lie today, Free. We ain't gonna lie today. You know, I only lie when it's 100% necessary to lie. And right now, I don't feel the need to lie. We need to tell some truths here. We need to tell some truth. I tell you, I almost ran out of gas today. Goddamn, me and Natty was on the way home, and I chose to pick her up instead of going to get gas first, just trying to be halfway timely and shit. And that motherfucker got to the point where it was like low fuel, 25 miles, fuel low. Then it got to the point where it said low. When it says low, just LOW, that's your ass. You need to be getting to a gas station expeditiously. So, oh, this has got verbals. Oh, I don't need no audio, no lyrics. I thought this was all. Sorry, I'm just trying out some new royalty-free beats, but I didn't realize it was actually vocals in there. So I think I'm gonna try to go with these cool grooves. This is that dude, M. Fasal. I'm just looking for, just something, some background, a bed, but appreciate it, Classic. But yeah, I definitely want to talk about, people that just lie just to lie. And I know why people do it. I mean, I realize social media makes people do things. You can lie and it can be seen by hundreds and thousands of millions of people, like instantly. Whereas if you lied before, you'd only be lying to the people that you're talking to, But now you can lie and you can make up a lie and it just sticks because social media can put that shit everywhere instantly, Like my videos, I can put my videos out here and before you know it, 7, 8 motherfuckers are like totally watching my videos. So it's an extreme thing. I got to get the coffee because the microwave will keep beeping and shit. And it's kind of like that whole smoke alarm battery thing. So I got to get the coffee first. Hold on. But yeah, I'm coming from home today because I'm at home. I'm not usually at home this early in the day. So I'm at home right now. Ann Arbor Public School figured out that they would send the kids back to school from virtual learning, but they don't have any school buses. So, the parents are being forced, if you want your kid to go to school, they're being forced to drive their kids back and forth to school. So Luckily, we have the resources and we have the means to be able to get ours back and forth. Hopefully, everybody's going to be able to work this out because I envision a lot of kids missing school. I envision a lot of children being directly affected by this because if there's no bus system and there's no parent or parental figures to take kids to school, they're not going to go to school. And if they're not offering any type of alternative virtual program, kids are going to lose out more than they've already lost, during this whole situation. So yeah, that's the only reason I'm home right now. You know, I mean, I guess I could have got fired, but I don't have a job. So that's the only reason men are home like this early, right? Because they get fired or they just don't have a job. But, I don't have a job. So I'm not the main guy. That's some funny shit. I'll explain that on another cast. I'm not going to get into that today, but I was told by somebody, you're like, can I speak to the main guy? You're not the main guy. I don't need to talk to you. I love when people talk shit to me, because it is what it is. But, I wanted to talk about liars today. I wanted to talk about liars because I don't think the people actually set out to lie sometimes. Some people don't really set out to lie, but they think because they can make an impact with their story, they'll run with it. We heard a little while back about this chick. What's her name? Pompeo? Is that her name? Ellen Pompeo. She took pride in making up this lie about Denzel Washington. She said she had called Denzel a motherfucker. I mean, white women don't say motherfucker. They say motherfucker. Motherfucker. And she says she called Denzel a motherfucker on the set when he was directing an episode of Grey's Anatomy, I think is what the show she was on. Yeah, Grey's Anatomy. I don't even know who really she is. I don't watch anything that she's on. I never watched Grey's Anatomy, but she made up this whole scenario that she had this confrontation with Denzel and called him a motherfucker. Now, there could have been a confrontation. Why she needed or why she felt compelled to tell everybody that she had called him a motherfucker. You're right, Free. The hard ER. They known for the hard ER. The hard ER is something that they've become famous for. They don't call us niggas. They call us niggers. Okay. They gonna put that hard ER on it, and they mean that shit. That hard ER is like uncut cocaine, uncut heroin. That's what that hard, when you say nigga, that's got a little cut on it. That's got a little cut on it, But when you put that hard ER on it, that's uncut, pure Colombian cocaine. Absolutely. And she said she had called him a motherfucker. And Denzel just came out recently because he probably hadn't even heard about the story. Somebody had to tell Denzel. Denzel is very, very aloof. Have you noticed that? Denzel don't be listening to a whole bunch of this bullshit. And when they tell him something, he'd be like, oh, really? Just like he didn't know who the dude was on Snowfall. And everybody was all upset that Denzel didn't know who Damson Idris was. I mean, I only know who Damson Idris is because I watched Snowfall. Other than that, I don't know anything about Damson Idris. He just did a great adaptation, though, of Sidney Poitier, paying homage to our great ancestor. And I like to see that. I like to see these young actors pay homage to the ones who paved the way for them. And Sidney definitely paved the way for an actor like him, who is in a starring role, a leading man role on his show. As a dark-skinned actor, he needs to pay homage to Sidney Poitier. Sidney Poitier put black actors on the map, but he put dark-skinned actors on the map to be leading men. They didn't like leading men to look like Sidney back in the day. They didn't have leading men that looked like any of us back in the day. And winning the first Oscar as a black man, that was huge. That was huge. So Denzel, doesn't really know a lot of these young people, and he hadn't heard about this story, but recently he just basically said, I don't recall us ever having a problem. He didn't go all into it. He was like, that bitch lying like a motherfucker. See, That's why I can never make it. I could never make it. I could never be in Denzel's space. I could never be in those spaces because I'd be off the fucking hook. Every time somebody accused me of some negative shit like this, I'd be like, what that bitch say? I would, you know. But Denzel was very, very classy. He said he just didn't recall, which basically gives her no gas. She can't even come back like, what do you mean you don't recall? He just said, hey, I don't recall us having a, problem. Because whatever the issue was, it was probably so minute, and she decided to blow it up and make it a story for social media that, Denzel's like, nah, I ain't gonna get this one no gas. This one ain't got no gas. She's married to a black mother. Oh, I heard that. I heard that she's married to a black man or black male. I don't know if he's a man or not. He's a male, but hey, he's a man if he got in her ass about lying about Denzel. You don't go lying about one of our greats. He's ours. He's a freedman. You don't go. Now, is he a freedman, OG Classic Jones? Because she might be married to a black immigrant. I want to know, is she married to a freedman? If she's married to a freedman, now I've got an issue with them. If she's just married to a motherfucking fresh and fit motherfucker, oh yeah, we're going to get to them motherfuckers in a minute. We're going to get to fresh and fits. We're going to get to stepping fashion Fritz, whatever the fit, whatever the fuck their name is. Because, I might have to do a whole video on them motherfuckers. His name is Chris Ivy. Okay, so I know some Ivies that are black. I got cousins that are Ivies that are, they're obviously black. They're freedmen. I don't know exactly where that name is derived from or if he is, but I'd like to know what descent he really is. Because he could be, could be a Jamaican, could be a Haitian, could be a Bahamian, could be an African, I guess he's an African American, maybe. I don't know. But is he a freedman? Because if he's a freedman, he should have been totally offended that she would make up a story like that. Unless he knew it to be true, and then he should back her up, back your woman up. If your woman is right, back her up. But if she's wrong, then he needs to come out and say, look, Denzel didn't say that shit. Or she didn't say that shit to Denzel. I don't know why she said it. But who makes more money? Does she make more money than Chris? Because Chris might just stay the fuck quiet and keep driving his Tesla. He might have a Grey's Anatomy bought Tesla, and he might need to stay the fuck quiet. He's from Massachusetts. Okay. From Boston, maybe. I don't know. If he's from Boston, So he's probably a freedman. And in that case, if he is a freedman, he's a coon. He's a coon. It's okay, because he ain't said shit publicly about this woman making up this fucking accusation about Denzel. Denzel doesn't even seem like the type of person that would even allow some bullshit to come on to the set. I mean, he's so professional, so classy, so eloquent. But for some reason, she felt the need to try to take one of ours down. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. But she's just in a long list of lying motherfuckers that I could talk about today. Another person I want to talk about that lied, and this actually isn't a malicious lie, but it was a headline or a news making lie. We know that the three miscreants, the three race soldiers who shot Ahmaud Arbery are going to prison. They're going to die behind bars. I know they said the one has possibility of parole, but he's going to be 82. He ain't going to make it. He ain't going to make it to 82, so I ain't going to worry about that. He going to die in jail too. That's a good thing. So that's a good thing. That was the truth. Okay, there was no lie there. But Ahmaud Arbery's sister just graduated with her master's degree. I think this actually happened a while back. I thought I saw something about it, but for some reason it's recycled into the timeline over on IG. So I screenshotted this one. It says, Jasmine Arbery graduates with her master's degree from Albany State University. Now, I don't know how long it took her to get her master's degree, but Ahmaud Arbery was just killed, last year? Was it last year he was killed? Like last February? or was it the year before that? I can't quite remember. The pandemic done got my calendar days all fucked up. But he currently owns a Sergio. What the hell is that? Since age 19, he was charged with drug trafficking, credit card fraud. Who are we talking about? Are we talking about Ellen Pompeo's husband? He's black and Jewish. His mother is Jewish. Okay. See, there we go. My brother Edward, Happy New Year. 2022 is for you. I appreciate that, brother. I'm going to take every single one of these days. We've already had 10 elapsed. I'm in the middle of the 11th. So that means that I've got 354 more days to do something with this shit. Or is it leap year? I don't know. I'll never know what leap year is anymore. You know, you got to know when leap year is. We get one more day of Black History Month. One more day. Got to know when leap year is. So what is, he owns the Sergio Tacchini brand. What is that? Sergio Tacchini. Sounds kind of like a knockoff version of Sergio Valente. In 1997, he was found in possession. Sounds like he is a miscreant. He served 3 months in jail for being absent during probation hearings. A few years later, he's convicted of the same offense until 1995. What? Oh, he's a pro, huh? Sergio Tacchini was popular back in the day. They made sweatsuits and shit. Okay, see, and I wasn't really big. I wasn't really big in it because I wasn't a dope man. See, I wasn't a dope man. So I didn't get in a lot of that shit. I never even had a full troop suit. I didn't wear the dope clothing. Only thing that I wore that I could definitely say was probably more fashionable for dope dealers was Karl Kani. I had a couple Karl Kani sweatsuits, but other than that, I didn't wear a lot of that shit. So I don't know a lot of those names and shit like that, but I appreciate all the info. So Ellen Pompeo's husband is a miscreant. Huh. I wonder if she calls him a black criminal ass motherfucker. I wonder if she puts the hard ER on that. You criminal motherfucker. Because, yeah. And he probably can't do shit. She probably say something like, I'll call your parole officer right now, motherfucker. She probably just tells him right to his face, I'll call your PO now, bitch. Her new narrative, how you doing today? So, Ahmaud Arbery's sister graduated with a bachelor's degree from Albany State. My stepmom went to Albany State. And she's a Delta. I remember she had, everything was red and white in the house, red and white. Dedicates it to her late brother, Ahmaud. Now, this didn't just happen because I seen this story a while back. She dedicated her master's degree that she got from Albany State to Ahmaud. Now, I could say that that's a nice gesture. I could say that we're talking about liars today, her new narrative. Talking about liars. Anonymous Facebook user, what's happening? What's happening? I don't know exactly who that is, but I appreciate you being here. And yes, I am an OG. I am an OG. I am not an original gangster. I'm just an old good motherfucker. How about that? No hard ER with an A. I'm an A. I've been a motherfucker. Ray's called me motherfucker several times. She goes with the hard ER, but she don't actually say motherfucker either. She says like motherfucker. She shortens the front of the shit off because she wants to get it out, I think, so quickly. When she calls me a motherfucker, I've pretty much gone like, too far. She's actually called me that in jest too, so I can't lie on that one. Because we talking about liars, so I got to be truthful, right? But yeah, Jasmine Arbery graduates with a master's degree from Albany State University and dedicates it to her late brother. This is Kyle. I know you don't know why. Oh, okay. What's up, brother? What's going on? You healing up good? I'll be thankful when you because I seen you cooking some food. I don't know if you was cooking that or somebody else was cooking that. It looked good. I was like, oh, he must be feeling better if he cooking that, if he grilling up like that. Yeah, if you don't have a Haps account and you're not on YouTube, YouTube comments will come through with your name. But for some reason, Facebook user comments come through as they come through as anonymous Facebook users. So I have to address as such until I find out who it is. But I appreciate you, good brother. Literally, I just saw a picture of you. Let me see if I got this picture. I'm gonna break away from Jasmine's lying ass for a minute, because Jasmine lied. I ain't gonna tell y'all she lied and that she didn't lie. She lied. Jasmine lied. Yes, she did. Jasmine lied. You know what? I believe I actually saved that picture on the device that I'm actually recording on. I'm gonna send it to you. It was from when you had your procedure years back and the difference. So now you're gonna have like something like a procedure timeline. So you're gonna have a 10-year challenge too soon. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, let's definitely get together, man. I got a picture, what year it was, but it was crazy. And I've got to go back. I guess I got to do a 10-year challenge now too, because of what I look like in 12. I'm going to go back and find a 12 picture and then what I look like today. I'm still an old motherfucker, but I think I actually look younger now than I did 10 years ago, just because I've lost 3 pounds and shit. Slam TV, that's my man's Sunday Night Smoke. I just found out. Free told me that Slam TV is Sunday Night Smoke. Smoke, what's good with you, baby? What's good with you? Peace to everybody else in the chat. Anybody that I don't roll past and ain't said shit to, I am not being neglecting. I am literally just trying to stay with it. I'm at the house today, man, because I had, I got fired on my day off. I needed some boxes and shit, so I got fired on my day off. So just kicking it. But yeah, I'm talking about liars, man. And I was talking about Jasmine Arbery. I don't believe she needed to make this lie up. But the way she did it, she said she was dedicating her degree to her brother. Now, was she going to dedicate her degree to her brother if her brother hadn't been murdered and it wasn't international news? See, that's the problem that I have. I don't believe she would have dedicated her master's degree to her brother that she was already in the process of getting. See, it'd be different for 2 reasons for me. If she went to school and then if she graduated and said, I want to dedicate this to my brother, but she was already in the process of getting that master's degree. So I don't believe personally that she was going to school dedicating it to her brother. I believe she was going to school because she believes in higher learning and she knows that getting a master's degree is going to get her a better paying job, probably in a field that she doesn't graduate in, and she'll live unhappily ever after. But anyways, not to be pessimistic, hopefully she does well. Albany State University is a HBCU. Hopefully she does well for herself. I don't know what field she may be in now, but she looks just like Ahmad. She looks like Ahmad with locks. But anyways, she graduated, with the master's degree, and she chose to say that I went to school and I dedicated it to my brother. I think that's bullshit, but it is what it is. A little feisty today there, her new narrative. Be straight the fuck up or get smacked the fuck up. There's no gray area there, right? Either be straight up or get slapped up. I get you. All right. So I think she lied, but I think she lied for the notoriety based on the bloodshed and the murder of her brother. That's where I have a problem with it. I have no problem with her dedicating her degree to Ahmaud. Rest in power, brother. You know, rest in power. You're not resting peacefully because you were shot in the middle of the street by 3 race soldiers. I could never say rest in peace to Ahmaud Arbery. He should still be living. He should be getting off work right now. He was in Georgia, so he's getting out about 5, 6 o'clock. He should be getting off work right now. Or maybe he should be out jogging today. Maybe he should be out jogging and looking in subdivisions that are unfinished and looking in houses and things like that. Maybe he should be doing that, but he shouldn't be in the fucking ground. So the fact that she did dedicate her degree to her dead brother, okay. I commend her for her compassion, but I don't believe she did that without any thought that she wasn't going to get some type of notoriety for it, because she's all over fucking IG now with it. All over. I mean, it's Media USA, Black Media USA. Yeah, Media Black Out USA, something like that. So anyways, so yeah, she lied. She lied. You know who else lied recently? Woo. Your vice president lied. Oh yeah, she lied. She gave an economic update. And I'm not sure why I'm listening to economic updates from Kamala Harris at this point, because she's been ghost on every fucking thing else that means something out here. And now she wants to start talking about, you know what she's doing? She's pre-campaigning, okay? This is the pre-cam. The pre-cam, pre-cum. That's what it is right now. She is campaigning for her presidency that she's not going to win if she tries to run. And I've heard it through the grapevine that a Democrat is about to step up and run against Joe. You notice? A Democrat's going, like, you know, they didn't do that to Donald Trump. Nobody stepped up to rival Donald Trump. Donald Trump ran like uncontested on the Republican side. Somebody's about to step up and run against Joe. They feel like Joe is doing such a fucked up job. They are not trying to give Joe another 4 years. Rightfully so, but it's a Democrat. Yeah, somebody's about to step up. Might be Joe Manchin. Who knows? Who knows? What'd you say, Brother Edward? I am with you. I am joined every month, every week, every hour, every minute, every second of 2022. Yes, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Boy, that's some preacher type shit, boy. See, when you say stuff like that, you make me want to put on a bow tie and suspenders and shit, you know. And I mean, that's some preacher type shit. I am with you. I am enjoying every month, every week, every hour, every minute, every second of 2022. I hope you take the opportunity to pursue your dreams. I wish that you will have the determination to start the best day of your life every day. Everyone else, enjoy 22 year for you. I like that, brother. That's some preacher shit. And y'all know I don't fuck with preachers. Y'all know I don't fuck with preachers. Not like that. Just like I don't fuck with Kamala Imhoff. She gave an economic update. Unemployment fell to 3.9%, a rate that we weren't projected to hit until 2026. Who projected that? Today we should be coming up with numbers. It's 2022. Who projected that the unemployment rate wouldn't fall to 3.9% until 2026? Nobody said that. Ain't nobody been looking down the line to 2026. Y'all motherfuckers got in there in 2020. So y'all was looking 6 years down the road. Y'all didn't know if y'all was going to win the motherfucker or not. But now you knew that you was trying to get this done and it wasn't projected until 2026. You fucking lying ass motherfuckers, man. They just be lying. People fucking lie. They lie. They do. Why the music stop? Making me Big Gregory over here. 6.4 million jobs created, the most in any calendar year on record. 6.4 million jobs created. And yet, I had to go to 3 different fast food restaurants to get a breakfast sandwich last week. 3, because they were all short-staffed. 1 closed, 1 short-staffed, 1 was already serving lunch because they didn't have no eggs. But 6.4 million jobs were created. I wish y'all would create some jobs for some chickens so we can get some fucking eggs around here because I can't get a breakfast sandwich at some of these breakfast places. And then hopefully some of them 6.4 million jobs are for food service because I need a Taco Bell breakfast burrito every now and then. The economy regained 84% of the jobs lost in the pandemic. Now you created 6.4 million jobs. And now the economy has recovered 84% of the jobs lost during the pandemic. Why? Why? Why would you lie like this? Why? You know damn well if you created 6.4 million, hey, sweetie, if you created 6.4 million jobs and 84% of the jobs that were lost during the pandemic are back, why are there so many people out here still not working, losing their homes, not being able to pay their rent, be able to pay their mortgages? Why? Why is that? What's that? Hey, how you doing? What's the mail on the corner there? It's just they throw out these blind stats because most of us don't read. We don't read. But this is the books are cooked totally on this. 6.4 million jobs created, the most in any calendar year on record. You're full of shit. Hey, when you pulled in, did the music start playing in the truck?
No, I heard you say, what happened to the music?
Yeah, just stop.
Nothing.
And the thing is still on.
No, normally it messes with it, but no.
Okay, now it's on. I don't know what happened. Okay. Ah, are those the N95ers?
Yeah.
You got black? You know I want black. Come on, man. You don't want to put no. You don't want. I know you like black, girl. You don't want to put no black on the platinum. I need to have the contrast. We just got some new N95s. Hold on a second.
Angry Bird.
Uh-oh. This does make me look like an Angry Bird. So this is my new mask. We got new N95 mask. Yeah. All right. I like that. They do make me look like an Angry Bird, so now I'm just an Angry Bird black motherfucker, I guess. I'm not really angry. Y'all know I'm not really angry. Peanut Gallery showed up. Okay. Don't listen to anything in the background other than music. She over here, Dick Gregory and me. The lie that exists is that the government creates jobs. That is a lie. The government doesn't create jobs, Edward. And I don't know why people think that the government creates jobs. The government only creates jobs for government workers. The government doesn't create jobs. People create jobs. People create entities. People create corporations. People create all types of shit. The government can't create jobs. We're just going to pull some jobs out our ass that we just didn't have before. They just sitting around inventing jobs. We created these jobs. It's a fucking lie. So I don't get it. I don't get why these type of economic updates, but she's on IG and I follow her. Oh yeah, I follow Kamala Emhoff because I like to see her when she's in her stilettos and her orthopedic Timbos and her koozies and shit. I like to see all that. And much love to my sister Mashonda. I'm gonna put her out there. I gotta get because she says she done. She done with her ski wee sister. And I never thought I heard that. She don't usually watch the live, so if she catch the replay, she busting out laughing right now. But she said she's done, AKA sisterhood or not. She tried to give her a chance, but she done seen. She is not only for us, she is against us. So I am happy to understand that sisterhood shit only goes so far. It only goes so far. Yeah. Poof, the magic job dragon just showed up, Smoke. I mean, who the fuck thinks that the government creates jobs and believes that shit? But yeah, she said she done with her. Cause see, I think they have these meetings. I guess they get these calls and stuff, and it'll be a whole bunch of their sorority sisters and stuff online. And they probably all got together and was like, what has she really done for us? What has she really said for us? What has she really, she ain't did shit for us. And they banding up. They need to band up. And they need to get the deltas, and they need to get the sigmas and all, whoever. Get them all. Round them up. Ski wee all the way against Kamala. Absolutely. They need to do this. They need to put this together. So that's a lie. Kamala lied. She sleep? Oh, I thought you. Oh. Yeah, she lied. She did. She did. Oh, here go your former first lady. As much as I really, really love Michelle Obama's booty, I just don't like Michelle Obama no more. So it's really hard to like her booty anymore. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna like your booty. You ain't gonna have a nice booty and I not like it. So I'm starting to dislike Michelle Obama's booty. And this right here might be the straw that breaks the camel booty back. So, former First Lady Michelle Obama has a message for Americans ahead of the 2022 midterm elections. I knew they was coming. I knew they was coming. And see, they gonna come with her. They gonna bring her Kenyan American husband. They gonna bring any other Democrat that they think can sway people to come out in droves to save the Democrats in 2022. But it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. They haven't done enough for the salt of this earth. They haven't done enough for the people who built this country. They haven't done enough. They have not done enough for the people that Great Britain owes reparations to. That's for Edward. I'm being an asshole right now. But yeah, they haven't done enough. So when it's time to vote this year in the midterms, oh yeah, they gonna see. Oh, you gonna see. Enough black folks is getting hip. They getting hip. So she said, we've got to vote like the future of our democracy depends on it. Where have I heard that before? We've got to vote like the future of our democracy depends on it. I thought that's what we did for Joe. Didn't we vote for Joe for that reason? The future of our democracy. See, 2 years ago, we did that. And see how that worked out for us? Joe said he had our backs. He said we pulled him up off the mat. His campaign was dead until he went to South Carolina and ate some fish with fish fry Jimmy Clyde. And Jimmy got all the butter biscuit eating niggas down in South Carolina who I hope are listening to Brother Marcel. I reached out to Brother Marcel, and I'm going to reach out again because I found out some new information to get at him with. So I'm going to reach out to him again because I'd really like to bring him on Freedman Media so he can talk about running against Jimmy Clyburn. He needs to unseat Jimmy Clyburn. It's over for Jimmy Clyde. Jimmy Clyde needs to just go back to doing his, Comic-Con tours as the Uncle Ben model. He can fry fish every day. He don't need to just fry on the weekends when the Democrats come to town. Fry fish every day. Jimmy Clyburn's fish fry on the side of the road in South Carolina. That's what he needs to be doing. He does not need to be the senator anymore in South Carolina. District 6. Thank you. I need to connect with the brother because I got people down in South Carolina that I want him to connect with. But we got to put some things behind it. We got to put some ideas behind it. We got to put some money behind it. We got to put some support behind it because we got to get Jimmy Clyburn. If Jimmy Clyburn gets unseated, you got to understand, Oh, Joe's gonna be on his way out for sure. Because ain't gonna be nobody frying fish for Joe in South Carolina. So now what you gonna do, Joe? Bye then. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bye then. But yeah, Shelley O came at us with, we've got to vote like our future of our democracy depends on it. That's a lie. That's a lie. I don't want to spend a weekend at Joe's because all you do is fall and trip over dogs and shit. And don't take your woman because Joe steals women. Joe stole Jill from her husband. Pulled up in his drop top Mustang and his mullet, and Jill was whisked away. Then tried to sue the dude for his own restaurant. Joe's a bad motherfucker, boy. I tell you, he's bad. He must have really thought he was some shit too when he had that mullet. You know he had a convertible, because anybody that had a mullet back then, they had a convertible. Or like a Challenger, like the Dukes of Hazzard car or something like that. Anyway, yeah, he lied. He lied when he said it, and now Shelley's lying. We've got to vote like the future of our democracy depends on it. Depends on what? The future of our democracy, what happened last year, January 6th? What happened to democracy then? They tried to breach our democracy, right? Didn't they try to breach it? And the way I feel, do black people even have democracy? Black people don't have democracy. Black people got some matching socks. We got matching shoes now. We match a few outfits. But we ain't got democracy. Hell, we ain't even got what the Afghanis got and they just got here. We ain't got what these Latinos got and they trying to get them $450 a head. How we got democracy? We don't have democracy. You repair us because you broke us, then we'll have democracy. Until then, there is no democracy for freedmen. Maybe for people of color, maybe for BIPOC, maybe for minorities, but we don't have democracy. You ain't black if you don't vote for me. He was like, look, nigga. He looked at Charlemagne like, look, nigga, you ain't black if you don't vote for me. That's exactly what he did to Charlemagne. And Leonard just sat there and took it. Didn't say shit. You got a problem between me and him. You ain't black if you don't vote for me. Yeah. He said that on the biggest urban radio show in the world. Yeah. Yeah. And look where we're at. I guess a lot of y'all wanted to prove that y'all was niggas because y'all ain't black. But y'all niggas. Probably hard ERs too. Probably hard ERs. Yeah. Let's get to the next liar. How about that? Shall we? Ooh. You know, sometimes lies are told, and sometimes lies, you just can look at a person and you know they lying. So I'm about to show you something. Make sure I go this way. Okay. So yeah, this person lied too. Okay. I ain't never got to worry about it because I know she don't watch my cast. But this person right here, they lied. Her name is Marielle Liu. Okay. And I don't want to knock my coffee over, so let me move that. Her name is Marielle Liu. She is a reporter, a newscaster, whatever you call it, on Detroit TV station. She's a liar. Yeah, she's a liar. Now look at her forehead. Okay, take a good look at her forehead. Okay, she lying. Now look at her forehead. Oh yeah. What they say? There's levels to this shit. And she's got levels too. She's got a forehead, then she's got a receding hairline, then she's got something right on top of that. Then here comes the wig. Oh yeah, she lying like a motherfucker. She lying and she ain't said shit yet. She just lying. We can go back here. We go back right there. Let's go right there. You see it? And then there's levels to this shit. Oh yeah. There it is. There it is. Yeah, don't tell me. You ain't got to say shit sometimes and lie. Now, what's up underneath all that? She got some cornrows. What she got up underneath that? I mean, because that's not her hair. I mean, her shit's got a zipper in it. That's a lie. And I don't like hair weaves. Y'all know that shit. I don't like none of that fake shit. You know, lashes, brows. Yeah, hey, nails. I'll fuck with nails. Okay, y'all want to get your nails done? Get your nails done. I'll even go as far as saying, if you want to do your lashes and your brows, do it within moderation. But all that shit that y'all be doing to be painted way to fuck up here, and them goddamn eyelashes to be like this, come on, man. God couldn't have gave you all this. So why you want to wear your shit like this? That's not pretty at all. It's not. It's not. I don't get it. It's hers. Only because she paid for it. Oh, yeah. She got the receipt. The receipt's tucked right up underneath. The receipt is probably tucked right up underneath. Oh, yeah. I mean, good Lord. If you on TV and there is a director, there is a producer, there is an assistant director, there is an assistant producer. My problem is, I don't believe they have no black stylist on the staff because she is the only black woman on the morning time. And they probably don't have a black stylist, so she's probably left to do her shit by herself. Or the white stylist just probably be like, let me get this makeup and everything right. And I'm gonna try to straighten your wig up and get your wiggle. But then if y'all don't have her go out here looking like this is what we gonna get? Huh? There's levels to this shit. There's levels to this shit. I'm trying to tell you. She make too much goddamn money for her shit to be looking like that. She makes too much money for her shit to be looking like that. Stop talking about that mangy ass dog and all these places you be chasing LeBron James around to go watch him play, and get you a good wig or get you some locks, get you some dreads or something. Have him do a little bang activity, because right there, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're a faking plastic. Boy, her new narrative done came in here hot today. Why didn't anyone push back on voting for Democrats? Hey, I think the people who didn't vote for Democrats, I mean, myself, I didn't vote for the top ticket. I voted, for my locals, and I voted for some other state and federal stuff, but I didn't vote for the top ticket. I at the time of the election, I was still fucking with the ADOS folk. I really hadn't solidified my true classification as a freedman, and we were fucking around, and I followed that group of folks down that down balloting rabbit hole. I don't think anything would have been different if I had voted, for one of the independent parties. I definitely wasn't voting for Donald Trump, but, it was a situation that, I didn't vote for the top ticket. I think most people didn't look away because Trump had been deemed as such a negative force that they just wanted him out of office. And I don't think anybody else even had a chance. Any of the independents, they're usually rendered useless in these elections. And I think any of the independents, they were mostly rendered useless. Because it was just about getting the strongest candidate to beat Trump. And none of those independents were strong enough at that time to beat Trump. So, I think that's what it was. But I've been on here, I know, probably close to an hour. So I want to get to stepping fresh and fit. And I want to say what I want to say. I'm not going to play the clip more than 2 or 3 times because I'm hearing that if they catch it in the algorithm, if somebody finds out. I mean, there's only like 5 people that watch my video, so I'm really not concerned about them finding out. But they're trying to hit people. They'll hit YouTube and say, hey, they're using our content for copyright infringement. So I also know that they won't have a shot with me because I know most of my cast has not been about them, nor will most of the content that I'm going to use about them exceed 30% of my cast. So, but I do have to address this because of my love and my respect for Black women. And I'm laying and I'm waiting for anybody that wants to say some greasy shit. Oh, but your woman ain't black, because I got your ass too, bitch. Okay? So anybody that wants to talk that stupid shit in the after effect, nobody ever comes on the live and says anything. It's always in the comment section. And when they want to do that, okay, no problem. Yeah, she's not black. Okay, good. You want to do some fat jokes for me too? Okay, got it. Anyways, but I have to talk about this because of my love and my respect for black women. Um, I was given birth to by a black woman. And she was given birth to by a black woman. Also, I think my grandmother had a little Indian in it. But my other grandmother was given birth to by a black woman, and I think she might have had some Indian in too. We had some Indian in our people, but I don't say I'm not up here saying you ain't gonna see no fucking feathers around me. So I'm a freedman. Okay, I know there's some Indian in my blood, but I don't know how much, and I'm not going to do that 23 and to go ancestry doc. I don't need to know the percentage. I'm a fucking freedman, so it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. All politics is local. Period. If you only want to talk about the federal politics, you don't even have a conversation with me. If you don't want to talk about what's going on locally, and we've got some fucked upness in Michigan. We definitely have some fucked upness in Michigan, but not enough people are politically awake to even have those discussions sometimes, to where it's just like it's a fruitful discussion. They think, oh, it's Democrats and Republicans. No, it's policy and legislation. I don't give a fuck what party's bringing it. If they're bringing policy and legislation that is beneficial to my people, I'm listening. Or like my granddaughter does, I'm listening, goddammit. All right? I'm listening. You say, you don't wear that shit. But I got to bring this up because I was really disappointed that we didn't get a bigger outcry from people who have way, way more pull than I do. I mean, this going to go out to my 6-7 viewers and listeners, supporters, watchers, whatever you call them, But I needed to go out further than I can reach. And it's just not getting there. It's not getting there. And these monkeys, because that's who they are. They're monkeys. Okay? I'm calling them monkeys. What's his name? Myron Weeks. One's name is Myron. The Myron? What's that? What's the motherfucker's name? I got their names here too, them bitches. Myron something. Myron Gaines. And that motherfucker is from Africa. He's like from Sudan or some shit. And then Walter Weeks. That's what it is. Walter Weeks. Sounds like a fucking attorney on Wall Street. Walter Weeks. He's weak, all right. He's a weak bitch. Okay? Him and Myron are weak bitches. They're fresh and fit. I guess that's their nicknames. But their names, and Myron's name is not even that. He's got like some weird ass Sudanese name, but he goes by Myron Gaines. They said some shit that was so disrespectful to black women. And like I said, I know the shit's all over in whether it be the sports world, the entertainment world, just, people that have a real voice out here, these motherfuckers that have millions and millions of subscribers and followers. How come they haven't left those lives and said, you know what? We don't rock with them bitches. You don't dog black women like that. But, I'm not worried about them. I'm going to do it my goddamn self. And hopefully y'all motherfuckers will share the video. And I don't have a timer on it because Haps doesn't do timers anymore. They prefer Lil Nas X hearts to timers. So have them scroll right to this part of the video. They don't really need to because the rest of the video was fire too. But have them scroll right to this part of the video because this is where we started talking about stepping fresh and fit. And I just want to roll what they said. And I'll feel better about it once I get it all out. And I'm gonna pull the speaker over here, Let me get the surround sound going. But just listen to what these monkeys said about black women, and then we will wrap this up. Because like I said, this may be a whole video at some point, but right now we're just going to go with just the audio clip of what these monkeys said.
Call black.
It's funny, I never used that one, bro, but hey, man.
I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, like me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like
Nah,
that.
man.
We ain't night riders.
Nah,
So,
bro, I'm good.
You know, sometimes if they're, you know, red bone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Okay, so
Like, just keeping it real. I don't really date black girls. It's not because like most black girls are like annoying. How to put this? Ratchet, and they don't know how to like be reserved. You're like the complete opposite.
you are
So
not the
props to you.
stereotype.
Yeah,
You are not the
You
stereotype.
are not the same. That's awesome.
So, yeah.
Hopefully everybody caught that, because I want to say something before I play it again. The two motherfuckers that are speaking, one's close to my complexion and the other is close to this. Okay? Okay? They're close to this. And for a motherfucker to sit there and say he doesn't date black women, I'm not wondering, I'm not guessing, but I'm pleading that his mother is dead and she didn't have to hear her own son saying that. I'm hoping, I'm begging that she'd be dead, that she didn't have to audibly hear the disrespect. Because a motherfucker who actually said, I don't date black girls because of this, this, and this, looks like this. He's black as this. The other motherfucker, he's lighter. So, you know, and he probably tries to pass maybe for a Latino or for whatever else. I don't know. Because I don't know which one's which. I'm thinking that the one from Sudan is dark as fuck. I'm thinking he's the one that looks like Manute Bol. I'm thinking that's the one that's name is Myron, whatever the fuck his name is, Myron Gaines. Whatever. He's got that weird ass Sudanese name. And then Walter Weeks. Because I don't know which one's fresh and which one's fit. But I'm thinking that their mothers have to either be dead, and I'm hoping that they're dead, not because I don't want them above ground to have to hear this filth that the two people that they spat out are saying about black women. Hopefully you caught at the beginning where they said Shaniqua. Now, personally, I only know one Shaniqua, okay? And Shaniqua is such a negative connotation for a name for a black woman. I only know one. In my 52 years, I've only met one Shaniqua. But it's always the black name that coons like this want to use. Oh, I'm sorry, they're not coons, they're monkeys. Okay? They're monkeys. Shanna, what's good? See, that's the problem. He talking about he don't date black women, but do black women date you, bruh? Black women probably don't really find you cool, bruh. I mean, look at you. Not because of your skin tone, because look, black women love a dark-skinned black man. They love light-skinned black men. Black women love black men. They don't generally choose based on your color. They don't choose based on your economics. They don't, most black women don't even choose based on how motherfucker was raised. See, he's talking all that shit. Well, let me play again, and I'm gonna stop it because he said he didn't date black women because they're ratchet. Now, I've only met one Shaniqua. Now, I have met a few people that I guess some people would classify as ratchet, but he's acting as if every single black woman in the world is ratchet. This is the type of filth. See, I've got 500 subscribers on YouTube. They've probably got, I don't know, I'm gonna look. Let me look and see how many subscribers Fresh and Fit has. Because these motherfuckers, you know what? I had that shit right there. Is that YouTube? No, I want to go there. Yeah. So I want to see how many subscribers they have. And I bet you they don't catch any type of strikes any type of negative shit from hell. The one it looked this is the one that I think they set it at. 85,000 views. Oh no, that's not even theirs. Here, okay, let's go right to their page. They've got 500,000 subscribers. I've got 500. They've got 549,000. So you have to understand who's listening to these motherfuckers say the shit, and they're hardy R's. They're not motherfuckers. They hardy R's. Who's listening to these motherfuckers? So let's do this again. Let's just do this again. Listen to the first thing. Listen up.
Call black.
You say that? Call black. Call black. So he's making fun of black people. Call black. Okay, got it.
It's funny I never used that one, bro. But hey, man. I mean, hey, bro. If you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
If you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, 549,000 followers on YouTube. I don't know the percentages, how they break down black to white, men to women. But anybody that supports these motherfuckers is a bitch. You's a bitch.
Yeah, like me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that. Man. We ain't night.
Down with the brown like that. These two motherfuckers are blacker than motherfucker. They're not down with, so they only date white women. They prefer white women. I think one of them's about to say he'll look at a red bone every now and then. You don't get to use that term, nigga. Let me just be frank. Only black men get to use the term red bone. You monkey ass coon niggas, you don't get to use the term red bone. That's for us. That's our term for our women. But you don't like our women. And if you do like our women that are red bone, you only want to have sex with them. You wouldn't want to have a relationship with them. Ha ha.
Nah,
So
bro, I'm good.
Sometimes if they're red bone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark. If you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
So generally me and Fresh. So he's speaking for another grown ass man. So they've had these conversations over and over. They've had these conversations over and over and over, how they don't like black women. These are two black males that came from black women, and they're spitting this filth. Narmerex, peace and love. Happy New Year to you. I actually have stopped saying that, but if I haven't talked to you since the new year, I say it, but I stopped saying it like around the 3rd or the 4th. I really try not to say it that much. Or for some people that I might talk to on the phone that I hadn't talked to since last year, I might say it, but come on. People are going to be saying Happy New Year for the next month. I'm not doing all that. I don't do all that shit. After a few days, it's not New Year anymore, goddammit. Shit, we in the middle of the month. And it's too cold and shit. Fuck all that. It's too cold up here. Let's keep it going.
Okay, so
Like, just keeping it real. I don't really date black.
He said, let's just keep it real. He assumes that he's keeping it real. He said, just keeping it real? Keeping it real what? Keeping it real coonish? Keeping it real monkeyish? I don't really date bad girls. That's where he's at right now.
It's not because like most black girls are like annoying. How to put this ratchet, and they don't know how to like be reserved.
Annoying, ratchet, and they don't know how to be reserved. So he's basically saying that black women are wild. I guess wild and untamable are...
Unknown caller.
Somebody's calling me from Sweden right now. No shit. I've got a call from Sweden. I wonder if it's the Bank of Sweden. Maybe my check didn't clear that I wrote to them. Anyways, who the fuck is calling me from Sweden? Whew. Anyways, to break that list down, ratchet, annoying, seriously? You put every single black woman in a box like that, and people are supporting it. Yeah, because my extended warranty is just about up. They always call right before my extended warranty is just about up. Timely. I am so glad that, hey, I'll call them back. See what type of coverage I can get going into 22.
Complete opposite.
You are not the stereotype. You are not the
You are
stereotype.
not the same. That's all.
So, yeah.
So,
Call black. It's funny, I never used that one, bro, but hey, man. I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, like, me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that.
man.
We ain't night riders.
Nah,
So,
Night Riders.
sometimes if they're, red bone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Dabble in the dark. Dabble in the dark. Night Riders. They basically have taken a whole black woman and turned her just into a sex object. So anytime they're interested in a black woman, it has nothing to do with her mind, her spirit, all of the beautiful things that she'll bring to the table. They just want some pussy. That's all they want is some pussy. But they don't even want that from her because she's annoying and she's ratchet and she's this and these motherfuckers, and I don't even use the word cancel because I don't believe in cancel culture, but these motherfuckers need to be canceled. And I think y'all know what that means. Period. Thank you. Those are the motherfuckers that will sit around and let somebody tell nigger jokes in their presence and laugh and add on to the joke and give up a pound or maybe even a handshake. You know it's true, bro. You know it's true, bro. Yeah. Those types of individuals keep us from moving forward in many spaces in this country because when we know it's fucked up out here for us, it's always niggas like that. Always niggas like that make it okay for white people to disrespect us on the levels that they do. Okay? That's just that. I don't even have to even explain anything else other than the fact that they have 549,000 subscribers. They have the type of subscribers that share their videos all over the place. So they hit 100,000 just with the video that I don't date black women. Oh, I'm sure it's been downloaded and cut up in different things well over to where it's got 1 million views. Yeah. See, I don't need a black man, black woman, black child to get killed for a notable, for an entertainer, for any type of person that has a public voice that can reach the masses to speak up. I need those motherfuckers to speak up when things like this are spoken about. I need people that are in the media, that have access to the media, to say, you know what? We don't rock with Step Fresh and Fit. Because Step and Fresh and Fit, that whatever the fuck their names is, Myron and Walter, they're not black men. Males, they probably do have male genitalia. Probably not fulfilling enough for black women. Hell, white women probably don't even like it either. But some white women just want to be with a black man, especially one who talks down about black women. See, there's those type of white women too. See, some white women won't even fuck with people like this because they see them disrespecting their own kind. Well, shit, what's he going to do to me when he gets upset? If he disrespects his own kind, what's he going to do to me? Then there's those white women that love the fact that he calls black women Shaniqua and LaQuisha and all that shit. Yeah. Oh, God. That was violent, Frida. Whew. A little prison-esque there. But no, there ain't nothing else for me to laugh about on this shit. I just had to say what I had to say on it. We'll probably talk more on it, but to know that you can gain true notoriety. 500,000 subscribers is nothing to sneeze at, especially when you know that there are people that are downloading their videos and editing them and sending them off with just that clip. Just that clip. See, that right there is raising a faction of people. It's raising a faction of people, an ignorant ass faction. You know, I hear it a lot with the younger boys too. I hear it a lot with the younger mixed boys. It's one of the things that I'm finding, and I'm trying to tell people that have sons that are mixed, you know, mostly white women that have black sons, or, you know, you catch a black woman that has a mixed son, you know, the father's white, but it's mostly white women, to talk to their sons and let their sons know, just because you are that complexion, you're still a nigger in most white fathers' eyes. And I ain't letting no nigger date my daughter is coming out in most of the households that you think you are comfortable in. But some listen, some don't. And I'm only here to help. I'm only here to help. But I know that there's going to be more and more interracial relationships and interracial kids, biracial kids. But if the mothers and the fathers don't get together to tell their sons and daughters that being mixed doesn't mean shit in America, okay? It doesn't mean anything. If you have that complexion, in most of their eyes, you are a nigger. That's all it is. And it's there's no gray area. There's no, well, maybe, no. Step up on the porch with your nappy hair and your melanated skin, and he's gonna look at you like you've already had sex with his daughter, which you may already have. But when they give you that look, what's going to come next is all how you play it. And I guess I'm speaking to the youngsters, even though I really don't speak to the youngsters because we're not a kid-friendly show. And I appreciate you putting up the disclaimer earlier, OG. And I'm going to close it out because we are not kid-friendly here on this platform.
Do yourself a fucking favor and get the fuck out of my store. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out.
fuck off the press.
I just don't know how anybody could set their child up to fail. And by trying to raise a black son or black daughter, by letting them know that it's okay out here, you're setting your kid up to fail. Stop throwing that mixed shit out there. The line has been drawn in the sand when they got that melanin in their skin. I know a few mixed kids who look like they are white. And they're very niggerish. They're not black people, they're niggerish. Because they want to be black so bad that they go over the top and they go past black. They go to niggerdom. It is what it is. So are you saying you are adult friendly? I'm not friendly at all, Edward. my messages are not popular. My dialogue is not popular. I realize that. People would rather be lied to, they'd rather be entertained than to be educated. I get it. Today, I just had some extra time at home to do what I normally do when I'm in other spaces, so I'm only here to help. The biggest problem with the way I help is I'm putting it in your face the whole time. I'm not using any type of governors where I and my dialect are concerned. There's no filtering. What am I going to filter for? You can literally have someone walk up to you and spit in your face and call you nigger. And if you slap the shit out of them, you're going to jail. It is what it is. So to make people feel comfortable with my messages, I'd be doing them a disservice. I would be doing them a disservice. I would be living a lie. And although we've talked about liars today, because I think these two motherfuckers are liars too. I think that if black women threw some pussy at them, I think they'd take it. I don't think, oh, I don't want it. Because if that's the case, you're gay. You're gay. You can be not attracted to people, but you're trying to tell me that a drop dead gorgeous, optically gorgeous black woman steps up to them and they're not going to try to push up? That's all for their online lovers. That's what that's about. That's what that's about. Because I'm sorry, and it's not like she's the creme de la creme, but let's say somebody like Halle Berry steps up. They're not going to fuck with Halle Berry. Maybe not even the 52-year-old Halle Berry where, she's still fine as fuck. But let's go for the 32. Let's go for Go Natalie. Remember Strictly Business? And she was Natalie in the movie? Yeah. Let's go for that Halle Berry. Not the crack hole Halle Berry in Jungle Fever, but I'm talking about like a real Halle Berry. Let's go for not Monsters Ball Halle Berry. What's Swordfish? Let's go Swordfish Halle Berry. Thank you. Them motherfuckers would drop to their knees if she were to give them an opportunity. But they want to talk that dumb shit. And I want to go back and look at the video, the actual video, because I want to know who was at the end of the video when they said, but you're not like that. And she said, oh, I want to know who that clown ass bitch was. Because she should have been the first motherfucker to get them told. Why are you disrespecting sisters like that? Why are you being She should have been going in. But what she did was she said, oh, you don't classify me as that. Oh, and she's probably one of the most ratchet motherfuckers that they'll ever know because she's on their show. So if you didn't hear it, I'm going to give you that. Then I'm going to get the fuck up out of here. Just listen to right at the end. He says, you're not like that. And she says, oh, I need to find out who that clown ass, goofy ass, stupid ass bitch is. I bet you she got a weave, long lashes, fake brows, and everything.
Do yourself a fucking favor and get the fuck out of my store.
Called Black. It's funny, I never used that one, bro, but hey, man. I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man. LaQuisha. Yeah, like, me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that. We ain't Night Riders.
Nah,
So,
bro, I'm good.
Sometimes if they're, red bone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Okay, so
Like, just keeping it real. I don't really date black girls. It's not because like most black girls are like annoying. How to put this ratchet, and they don't know how to like be reserved. You're like the complete opposite.
you are
So
not the
props to you.
stereotype.
Yeah,
You are
not-
not the
You
stereotype.
are not the same. That's awesome.
So, yeah.
You hear that? Aww, I'm a goofy ass bitch that doesn't stick up for my sisters, and my sisters should turn their back on me. Aww. Y'all be good, man. Peace and love. That's just disheartening. It's just disheartening. Hopefully, their airbags will both go off simultaneously after being hit broadside in Midtown Manhattan, and they're run into a building. I'm not hoping for anybody to die, but if that happens, I understand. Hopefully their insurance is paid up. Yes, it does. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. And I'm figuring out some different ways to do this thing. Like I said, my legs were kind of cut out from up under me when they did the upgrade, and I'm not able to cast on a mobile level like I was before, but we're finding time to do what we need to do. I've talked to a couple of people, and they basically just said, you know what? You started something, and unless you're going to stop it, you've got to keep going. So I get it. I just don't like change to where it doesn't positively affect the way I do my thing. So it is what it is. But y'all be good. Everybody on Haps, YouTube. I got some Facebook viewers today. My brother Kyle started in early. I don't know if anybody else came in. Nobody. I never saw another anonymous Facebook user, but whoever's on here. Oh, and Twitter Space. The Twitter Space checks me out. I appreciate that. Sister Riri actually shared, I believe, the video. I don't know exactly when it was. So we catch love from all angles. We appreciate it. But yeah, y'all be good. One love.